Hi, it's Terry with Backdoor Quilts. It's Sunday and I'm sewing in my jammies. And in honor of doing the color tinting on fabric, I'm holding my Crayola Pink Flamingo cup with iced tea in it. And so that's what I'm going to enjoy today. This is the second part of a two-part video. And this is not a complete video. For the complete video, you'd want to go to Crabapple Hill's website. She has a video on Crayola crayon tinting and with pencil tinting. The pencils we're using are Prismacolor pencils. They're art quality pencils. We bought them for our daughter when she went to architect school. And they're expensive. You don't really want your grandkids playing with them unless they're, 28 or something like that. Then they could probably use them. But they come in different size packages. I have a 48 pack. But I didn't have every color that Crabapple Hill called for this. So I actually used a couple of Linda's from her 150 pack. And they're pretty expensive. You can find them online. We bought them from Dick Blick Art Supplies, but you can probably find them other places as well. You need a few other supplies, and this is a little different than the crayon tinting. You need freezer paper, and this is just freezer paper that you'd buy in the grocery. You need the Loctite I showed last time, and this is to get off any mistakes that you've made, and it works amazingly well. You need a soft, you don't want an electric sharpener for these pencils. They're so soft, so you want some kind of a soft sharpener for them. You need very good quality sable watercolor brushes. You really don't need a whole lot. I'm going to use this one here. Crabapple Hill calls for the squared off kind, but I kind of like this one. And then the last thing you need is kind of a funny thing called a stump. This is made from paper, and you'll use this to blend the pencils once you put them down on the fabric. When they get color on them, you don't want to use them on another color, so you can just real easily use a nail file and get that off. And they come this size, they come smaller, there's all different ones. So quickly, last time with the crayons, we went in a circle, and we're going to do the same thing. You don't need to put anything down first. This is just going in a circle. I've already actually done this. And then you're going to shade it just a little bit with a little darker color. And again, go in a circle. You can see that just adds a little bit of tinting to it. And you don't want it to be super dramatic. It'll be dramatic when you do the stitching. I'm going to put a little bit down here and in the back. And again, in a circular motion. I was a little afraid to try this. I'd never tried it before. I had only used the crayons. And so I was really pleased that this was awfully easy to do. So this is you also need this textile medium. It's a jacquard colorless extender. It looks white, but it'll be colorless when we put it on. So I'm going to put a little on the brush, and I'm going to brush it on, and you can see if you have it on too thick, you can see that it's white. You want to brush it in until it's not white anymore. And this is why you need the freezer paper here. So I'm putting this on. Don't need a huge amount, but you do want to cover it real well. This is going to help make it permanent. And I see I forgot to actually use the blender thing, but I wasn't using too much color on this, so it's okay. And that's it. That's all there is to it. When you're done, you're going to want to wash the brush real well and reshape it. You don't want to ever leave that in it. You don't want to get the medium down into the ferrule here because that'll ruin the brush pretty quickly. I'm going to let this dry. You can kind of see underneath. It could possibly, I can see some of the medium there. I'm not sure you can even see that. But I'll just let that dry, and then I'll be able to heat set it. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you try this technique. You don't have to have the exact colors. You can use something else if you want to. But it was much easier than I thought it would be. So I hope you get to sew today, or at least color tint your fabric. Bye-bye.